do I have in common with the New York Post? We've both been censored by Facebook, as it runs interference for their preferred politicians or public policy. And we all know the story of Facebook and Twitter protecting Joe Biden when the New York Post dropped the story about Hunter Biden's laptop. Facebook purposely reduced the Post distribution of that story on its platform. Now, Facebook is running interference for North Carolina's Democrat Governor Roy Cooper on my Facebook page, the Right AOC. And their so-called fact checkers are targeting a John Locke Foundation blog post. Here's what Facebook doesn't like. Our John Sanders wanted to see if mandates to wear a mask actually work. Not do masks work. Does an order to mandate free people to wear a mask, does that work? Does that order actually stop or slow the spread of coronavirus cases? Using North Carolina Department of Public Health data, John Sanders created a graph that clearly shows Cooper's mandate that we must wear a mask doesn't stop the virus, as you can see from the graph that Facebook doesn't want you to see. And Sanders produced more graphs for various states and countries comparing COVID cases to when mask mandates went into effect and how obviously ineffective mask mandates really are. Look at Texas versus Georgia, or New York versus Sweden. Now that's almost unfair considering how horribly Democrat Governor Andrew Cuomo managed his state. And here's California. Despite this obvious proof about the ineffectiveness of mask orders, I received a message from Facebook that said, and I quote, "False information found in your post. Independent fact checkers at Science Feedback say information in your post is partly false. To stop the spread of false news, we've added a notice to your post." Here's what my Facebook post looks like now. Now, when Facebook denies math and reality, color me skeptical on the credibility of their so-called independent fact checkers. I wonder if they even read Sanders' post. So naturally, me being me, I reposted it in the comments, just in case they want to review it again. We'll see how long it stays up. If mask mandates don't work, and we know they don't, then what does? Providing North Carolinians with truthful data and honest information so they can make informed decisions for themselves and their families. I trust individuals to do the right thing to keep themselves safe far more than I trust Roy Cooper's draconian executive orders. One last point on this. With big tech and big media's unabashed bias towards the left and Democrat candidates, along with days and days to ballot harvest for additional votes, it still amazes me how well Republicans did in the 2020 election. I'll talk more about that in my next video. Now, if you have feedback for me, email me at therightAOC@johnlocke.org. For all the honest news and information you won't get anywhere else, visit johnlocke.org and carolinajournal.com. And while you're there, please consider an investment in freedom so we can continue to bring you the information you need to make wise public policy decisions. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay informed.